Welcome you back to the NCAA Women's Gymnastics Championships presented by Enterprise Rent-A-Car. You know, Alabama did not make it to the Super Six for the first time, Amanda, since 1997, but you needn't feel sorry for the Tide. They didn't leave the championships empty-handed. Taryn Humphrey won the bars.
Well, this is her second NCAA title on this event in 3 years. This one being more rewarding, having coming back from a double elbow surgery.
It was an amazing experience. I feel so good right now. I'm so excited, and you know, to go out there and beat everyone, and it's anyone's game any night.
Morgan Dennis on floor exercise came away a winner.
Well, what an accomplishment for a freshman, receiving a 9.9625. Beautiful tumbling.
I knew I had maybe a chance. I was ranked higher most of the season, but I didn't ever think that I would have won, and it's just an amazing feeling. I love it.
And the 2002 world champion on beam added an NCAA title to her resume.
Well, a solid 9.9375 she got. She's beautiful on this event. Also added a 24th individual NCAA title to the Utah Utes.
I didn't really expect it. I'm just really happy that I could do it on beam, one of my best events.
Here's the order for rotation number 3. Utah moves over to the vault. Georgia to the beam, Stanford heads over to bars, and Florida will be on floor exercise. And Grace Taylor, freshman, opens for the Gym Dogs on the beam.
They have a lot of momentum coming off bars. Beautiful turn there. She's gorgeous on this event. Right into a layout step out.
Another former elite team member from Aiken, South Carolina.
Front aerial, very solid. Right into a back layout step out. Oh, a little crooked there on that landing, but really fought for it. Getting ready for the dismount. Two back handsprings to a double full.
Oh.
Very nice landing. I'll tell you what, that was a perfect routine except for that layout step out wobble.
She's happy about it, as is Suzanne Yacklin. And a very good score, 9.85 for Grace Taylor. Now Utah's sophomore Nina Kim from Houston, Texas on the vault.
Forming Yurchenko full. You see a little flat off the table, but very good landing.
Well, right in front of her coach, Greg Marsden. Nina Kim. She hit all 8 routines at the championships a year ago, tied for 11th in the Super 6 field. Her best apparatus, though, is this one, 9.85 here. Over to the bars, Stanford's Nicole Ourada, freshman from Germantown, Wisconsin.
She has a lot of unique skills right here. Handstand, hopping her hands to a forward grip position. Right into a pack salto. Variety of different stalders, pirouetting as well. Winding up for that dismount, double layout. Going for the stick, but did take a step there.
Nicole is a 2005 Junior Olympic team member, and her score 9.775. Let's join now in progress Florida's Savannah Evans on floor exercise. Out of Destin, Florida.
Using Irish step dance music. This beautiful dance throughout this routine. And has also nailed the first 2 passes. She has 1 pass to go. Finishing the routine with a double tuck. Wants to see the landing right there. Perfect.
Savannah Evans, All-America second team honors on floor X in the NCAA championships a year ago. Rhonda Fain looks on as a 9.90 comes Savannah's way. Back over to the vault. Here's Utah freshman Sarah Shire.
Very powerful run. Yurchenko full. Dropping the landing, and again, just a slight hop there on that landing.
She generally gets big scores on this apparatus. And another good one here, 9.875 for the freshman. Now, coming off a great score on bars.
Beautiful flexibility on that switch leap to straddle jump. And a very solid routine. But Georgia doesn't hold back. They pack the routine all the way to the end right here. 2 back handsprings to a double tuck. Oh, a little short there on the landing. Not only a big step, she actually had to step sideways.
Those problems on the dismount can be an issue here.
Here it is again. Right here you can see she's short, rebounds forward and realizes she's close to the beam.
Well, they're going to have to count that score earlier for Childs at 9.775 and throw away the 9.70 for Tolnay. Back to Utah's Kristina Baskett on the vault.
She actually is going to add an extra half twist than we've seen the most gymnasts do all day today. Yurchenko 1.5. It's a much riskier vault. It's a blind landing. However, she did a great job.
Well, her best score on this event is 9.975. Let's see how she did this time. 9.875. A good score for Athens Games. Here she is on beam.
You know, Tim, transitioning from the Olympic level to the collegiate level can be both difficult and easy. And for one instance, the level of training and intensity may drop. However, they're picking up things like team camaraderie that you don't experience as much at an Olympic level. She also has her former 2004 Olympic teammate, Courtney Kupets, on this team.
She knows how much her teammates need her here, that's for sure.
In some ways, I think that the pressure of being on a team can actually be more difficult to handle. Everybody else is counting on you as well as your school. She's beautiful on this event. Those legs all the way down to a perfect toe point. Finishing with a round off double full. Pretty easy dismount for her. But right there you can see she knows exactly what a perfect landing is, and she went for it.
The gym dogs really needed that. Julie Ballard-Clark there with a hug. One of Suzanne Yachlin's assistants. She told us she needed Courtney McCool to show up. She did, a 9.95. Stanford's junior Liz Tricase from Itasca, Illinois, ranks #1 in the nation in this event.
There's no holding back on this event. She goes release up to the high bar, back down to the low bar, and then immediately back up to the high bar. It makes this routine seem really short, but those combinations are what the judges are looking for as well. Finishing with double layout. Very nice landing.
Stanford needs those kinds of performances to stay alive. A 9.85 for Liz Tricase. Now let's quickly get over to Corey Hartung for Florida. Her floor exercise is already underway.
I saw her perform on balance beam earlier, and I mentioned she's such a beautiful dancer, but she's also got great tumbling. Front double full. She's only 5'4", but she looks very tall when she dances, showing beautiful lines and extension through her feet. She's actually scored a 9.95 on this event twice this season alone. Gets ready for that last tumbling pass. A whip, immediate 2.5. Perfect landing. Not to mention, that's not an easy pass to finish with.
You know, you can make a strong case that the addition of Hartung last year and Amanda Castillo this year, these two are laying the foundation for a future championship for the Florida program.
Well, they help post huge scores across the board, just like that, a 9.9.
They have really brought a great deal of swagger to this Florida team. Now, here's all-around champion Courtney Kupets. And Amanda, she knows her team really needs an outstanding performance, and she had problems during the one-touch warm-ups.
Yep, right here on the front aerial, back foot totally misses. And you know what? This kind of stuff happens, but you have to wonder, is that in the back of her mind as she mounts the beam right now?
Yeah, let's see how it goes for her when it's for real, and it really is right now.
She's the 2006 beam champion. Very aggressive on this event. Right here is her flight series back handspring layout. She looks confident. However, the front aerial is coming right here. Whoa. Little bit of a bobble there. You could see it probably was in the back of her mind, which made her doubt her finish position a little bit, but she fought for it and stayed on.
It's almost as if we're judging her in a different manner. She's been so flawless up until this point, Amanda.
Well, like I mentioned earlier, we see her routine after routine scoring 9-9 or above. Georgia is counting on this score, so she really needs to nail the rest of this routine and not give anything away. Gator layout step out, perfect. All she has left is the dismount. And choosing to do a gator full off the side, she usually does a back handspring to a double tuck. Went with the safer choice because they need a big score.
Yeah, they're going to have to count it. It is a 9.85. She knew that. Courtney Kupets. Well, back over to the vault and Utah's Ashley Postell.
She has a beautiful vault. She does a Yurchenko half on pike front off with a half. Something we haven't seen today yet. Beautiful height, great landing.
And Linda, her mom, excited, and the rest of the team totals for Utah should be awfully good as Ashley Postell delivers a quality vault for her team. This is one of the reasons that she is the anchor in 3 out of the 4 events. A 9.90, total team number 49.375. Now let's quickly get over to floor exercise where Amanda Castillo is already underway for Florida.
She is a ball of energy on this event. Whip through to double tuck. Very nice landings. You see energy not only in her tumbling, but all of her dance. And of course, her facial expressions.
Amanda Castillo is also the SEC floor exercise champion, matching her collegiate best mark this year of a 9.95, making her a first-team All-SEC performer.
There's a lot of personality on this event. Using this portion of the dance to catch her breath for that last tumbling pass. Finishing with a double pike. Beautiful landing. And of course the gator chop to finish it out.
Oh yes, Amanda Castillo. And again, you see the confidence that's exuded from her performance, and the fans loving it. A little gator chomp. And why not? Her numbers a 9.90. The cumulative for Florida, and they needed this, 49.325. Now over to the beam for the all-important anchor, Katie Heenan. This is while Castillo was on the floor.
Starting right off with her tumbling series, back handspring layout, step out. She has great rhythm. Beautiful straddle jump to sheep jump. We've talked about a lot of elite athletes, Katie being one of them. She's a bronze medalist at the 2000 World Championships on the uneven bar, so she's got the confidence. She understands pressure.
Got a 9.925 at the regionals in this event. And they really need a good score here.
This has been a very solid routine. Finishing with a round off double full. Very nice landing.
Some satisfaction indeed for Katie Heenan. Really become a team leader. A 9.90. Very good scores for Georgia on the beam. 49.325. You cannot get much closer. Georgia and Utah are tied, and Florida is right on their heels.